So, yo, it's me, bald guy. Putting my hood back on. But yeah, I wanted to do a video about Doordash and how they don't care about their drivers. They claim they care, they don't. And we can prove that shit now. Like, we can prove that shit unequivocally beyond reasonable doubt. Like, you can just prove it here and now in real time, and I'll do so with the following. So, let's see. Hold up. We're going to start this shit at the beginning. Excuse my language, but yeah, I'm assuming that Thanksgiving for me is canceled because one, I don't have access to my car because we rolling three wheels, boys, because of trying to, I guess, make the delivery to somebody who was less than fortunate or they pretty much they ain't deserves. Like, it was a waste of my time. It basically cost me like what? It's gonna cost me at least $2.50. I made what, $9, and that's how the delivery service and people that's how they treat you. So, backstory is that Tuesday on the 16th, since I can see the message that was sent to the customer, basically I was dropping off some crap. And I needed to pull onto the street to get to the final destination. There was this blue SUV in the middle of the street, which means I had to try to hug the curb to try to get onto the street to make my delivery. I wasn't distracted, none of that shit. And basically, when I turned onto the street and I got onto the street, I guess my rear passenger wheel got stuck or went down into a sewage hole / pothole. When I moved my car forward, after it did that, I noticed that it felt really awkward and it was like wiggling back and forth and shit. And the stability track message didn't come on at first. It took a while. But then I noticed my car's headlight was complete shit. And given that I drive an SS, that's not a thing unless there's something completely wrong. So I decided to make sure that the person knew that what was going on. So I sent a message that said, people are not letting me on your street, and it kind of just roared my back wheel of my car. It's still the neighborhood you live in. And I wanted this person to know, so basically they'd be aware of why whatever their order was probably going to be somewhat late, and as well to inform them in case they get more deliveries, they could inform the next person so the next person wouldn't be blindsided by this like I was. The person decided to say, not sure how that's my fault, with a bunch of smiley faces or laughing faces. And it's like, so me conveying to you that something just went wrong and I still haven't dropped off your stuff, and I wanted you to understand this, and you think it's all fun and games and shit. So it's like, all right. So it's like, this is why I don't talk to customers. This is why I don't, as a delivery person, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to be your friend, nothing. Like, this one guy who was actually trying to be my friend because of my car, and then Doordash cut the messages. Doordash, after a while, they just take the message from you and it just goes away. But yeah. So, following the altercation, or how I felt, like the customer said something stupid to me, so I'm like, all right, because the customer kept laughing, the customer kept egging it on and laughing and said some other shit that it's probably on screen. I could probably find it, but then it's gonna make this screen dark, so I'm gonna leave it be. Customer said something, and they laughed again like it was a fucking joke, and I said, enough. Enjoy your flea, because as a delivery boy from PetSmart, I know what I went into PetSmart for. Flea bath for a kitty, flea bath for a dog, which means both your pets got fleas, and you're probably rolling around in there. Not that this ain't my business, I don't give a fuck, but I'm like, all right, that's fine. Like, you don't care about my situation, so I don't care about your situation. Enjoy what I was there to drop off. I'm gonna go do my thing. And then the customer decides to say that you're rude and this, that, and the third, and da-da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, nah, I wasn't quote unquote rude until you decided to laugh at my misfortune for trying to do something nice for you. Because I could have just been like, oh, my car just fucked up. Call DoorDash, have them cancel the entire order. Like, yeah, this person lives in a very unsafe area where people won't even let you on the street, to where when you do try to pull onto that street, it literally ruins your car. Show them the video of the person. Well, I actually have video of a random person after I got onto the street doing the same exact shit. And like, when I did what I did to get out the car, that old lady got that SUV out the middle of the street quick as fuck. She knew I was probably coming with a cell phone to record that shit, so she ran. That's another thing. This is like, and the last thing is the customer's address is in my GPS, so it's like, motherfucker, you can't run, you can't hide, and I will personally never deliver this area again as long as I'm breathing. I know where you live, so it's like. And then the customer decides to say something stupid to me, and it's like, this person's also lucky that I'm not a vengeful spirit. It's just like, all right, this shit happened. I got to deal with it. That's on me. But I know I'll never go over that area again. If I see any deliveries for 6th Street again, canceling out of that shit, I will abandon the order. I'm going to look at the destination. Oh, hell. I'm not even going to accept it if it looks like it's in that area, because the map lets us see where most of the shit is anyway. So if I see you're even close to 6th Street, I'm declining you from now on. You are now in a blocked fucking area. Not to mention, I contacted Doordash after all of this happened. Like, literally after it happened, before all the ratings were able to show. I got a thumbs down and a 1 under the I'm not friendly. And then we got 1 thumbs down as a follow orders. And it's like, huh? That's what I mean about DoorDash's rating system. A customer can get mad at you for whatever reason, and they can say, I'm going to leave you. I have literally in the screenshot, the customer acknowledges, I'm going to leave you a negative rating on purpose, despite you have done absolutely nothing wrong, but indicate to me that you had a problem and I thought it was a fucking joke. That's literally the only thing that happened. And I sent DoorDash the entire situation verbatim. What do they do? Nothing. Did they remove the negative rating? No. Did they say anything back? No. Did they say anything about the interaction at all? I called them because I couldn't find their email address to just send it straight to them. And then I had one of the drones, the phone people, have one of them people contact me so I could send them an email of the entire incident. I didn't get a response back or nothing, but DoorDash is always asking, so how did our people do? Did they do good? Did they do good? You would give them a thumbs up? It's like, why the fuck would I do that? And this is how we know that DoorDash doesn't care, because DoorDash hasn't said anything. My rating has went down. I got these 2 negatives. I know that none of it genuinely means anything in the long run, but it's DoorDash's job to say, hey, this employee didn't do anything wrong. He delivered your package. He was still on time and or early, even with his rear passenger wheel literally almost falling off. I mean, I wish I had pictures in my Dash phone so I could show you, but I use this phone that's recording the video for everything because it's the better phone. The phone that's recording is the 12. This is a 6S. I don't really use the 6S for much. It just basically is a calculator. So when I can't mentally do the math for a Dash, I just use that. Because I don't like getting ripped off. But this is proof that DoorDash doesn't care. Like, I got them. Let's see if I can find the actual where they sent me an email. Because the DoorDash sent me an email, which I respond. I can just look in my sent folder. Oh, DoorDash. Okay. DoorDash product request /feedback. It says, hi, Daniel. Thanks for reaching out. Your feedback is important to us, and we gladly accept any feedback that you have. Please reply here with the details, and we'll forward to the appropriate teams. We appreciate your proactiveness in making the Dasher experience better for all. Thanks again. Your reference number for this request is 257-887-398. Best Jose DoorDash support. So I sent them the entire ordeal, and that was November 16th. What's today? November 19th. The negative ratings have showed up. DoorDash has said not a peep. Not a peep. People not letting me on your street just ruined my back wheel of my car. Sell the area you live in. And I sent them a picture of their stuff being delivered, which means I completed my shit even with the fucked up car. And then you can see, let's scroll down. It says, not sure how that's my fault. And then what I found to be a little racist and off-putting is their next response. Sorry, homie, but I just live here, LOL. And it's like, how the oh, because you actually saw me. You were actually looking out your door at me and you saw that I was brown. So you decided to say something stupid. And it's like, that's another reason why I don't like living in this area, but it is what it is. So I sent the DoorDash team this entire thing. And it's like, I just said enough. Enjoy your fleas. And it says, I will ride ass. Enjoy your shit rating and messed up wheels. And it's like, one, you can't read. It's only one wheel. Two, you can't type. It's like, how was I rude by telling you that, well, your area is kind of crap because no people won't let people on the fucking street. And you should probably, like when you warn your delivery person that you've got like a dog or a door code or a building full of pests, animals that aren't like kept well, you kind of warn your delivery driver. This is what I was expecting. This person would be bright enough to actually think, oh, I'm gonna warn this person so that they won't just ruin their wheels, or maybe they'll want to warn the next person the next time they try and order some flea bath or some other irrelevant shit they could have just got up and went to get themselves. But it is what it is. I know I'm a delivery person. I'm not supposed to have an opinion, none of that shit. But when they do fucked up shit to us like this, excuse my language, what are we supposed to do? What can we say back? DoorDash doesn't care. The DoorDash Council doesn't care. They don't care about our cars. Oh yeah, DoorDash has a policy for you, the individual, which means you need to be riding on the face of the car if something happens. You need to be physically out there with your persons trying to defend this $2.25 order that Top Dashers be oh wait, I'm not even supposed to say that. But no, they have a policy, but it doesn't cover your vehicle. It only covers you in the case of you get severely fucked up. But they care about us. Our car takes about 98% of everything that comes from this job, but yet you got a policy out on us. Where we call to tell you that the incident happened, you send us an email saying that you care, but when we give you the details, you don't do anything. I'm gonna send a response to this. Like, I noticed my email went down. Cause yeah, I even sent them a picture. I even sent them a link to the YouTube video. Customer said I was rude, and I asked, how was I rude? All I did was inform them of unsafe conditions on their street so that maybe they would warn the next driver so that what happened to my car doesn't happen to anyone else. Once again, no one cares about the driver and what we go through to keep people happy. I do not feel appreciated by this customer and their response to what happened to my car. I could have not finished the delivery as this happened right before I got to their house. DoorDash hasn't said anything, and all of this was sent 11 in the morning on November 26th, which means I either came back. I had to cancel that. I keep forgetting. I haven't really been dashing since. Ever since that shit happened to my wheel, I'm just like, yeah, fuck it. Why? They don't give a fuck about me. Thanksgiving's canceled. Like, I don't have a car. I'm not going to be able to go nowhere. I'm just basically stuck here. And once again, DoorDash hasn't said anything. Like, they could care less about me and my situation. This is why when people say, like when they ask how likely are you to recommend DoorDash to a friend, I'm not likely to recommend DoorDash to anybody. I would tell anybody that wants to do DoorDash, probably go find one of the delivery services that genuinely seem to have the driver's well-being in mind, because DoorDash ain't it. They don't give two shits about us. Have you seen a DoorDash Hertz deal? Can you do basic math? If you can do basic math, go look up the DoorDash Hertz deal. That's a great laugh. Literally, you're paying about, what was it, $1,600 a month for a car just because you don't want the miles on it. That's half of your income, and that's only if you're doing well. If you're not doing well, that's probably all of your income or over your allotted amount of income. Because these people is doing 300 a week. 3 times 4 is 12. They're still 400 short, my friend. Yeah, DoorDash makes you able to do math really fast, and if you ain't, you invest in a calc. But yeah, we done here. DoorDash don't care. I'm gonna post this as another DoorDash rambling, but it is what it is at this point. Thanksgiving's canceled. I'm gonna be stuck here. I can't work. I got all the stuff I need to do. I potentially need to pay for a ticket, and then it's just like, then we know they don't care about me. If I didn't have like a joker or ace up my sleeve, that hopefully it comes through hopefully it arrives in the mail by like Monday. If I didn't have a joker up my sleeve, I would probably be fucked. Because I still need to pay for my car payment. I need to pay for the ticket. That's like, fuck it, that's like damn near $1,000 right there just to pay my car payment and the ticket. And then I need to pay for a slew of other shit that I wasn't anticipating happening. On top of the fact that I now need to come up with an extra $250 for my car to be fixed by the insurance place if and when they actually decide they want to fix it. Because the lady took 2 days to respond to me. She didn't respond to me until yesterday. I sent the progressive a message as soon as my car got messed up on the 16th. It's the 19th. I got one response yesterday. She ain't said jack to me today. And I'm assuming she's not going to say anything tomorrow. It's Saturday. I'm assuming she's not going to say anything. I'm assuming I'm stuck waiting until Monday. And then I'm assuming once they finally do tow my car to where it is, it's not going to be a quick hit because my car requires you to order the parts. So it's like, if they don't know that they have this specific car coming, it's going to take another 2 to 4 days for them to get the actual parts, then install the shit, then try to finally take 5 days to give it back to me. So then Thursday it'll be here. Nobody's going to be at work, so that pushes it back a day. And then you got the Black Friday and all that extra stuff. So it's just like, and this is how DoorDash does one of their top people. This is why I would never be a top dasher. This is why I would never take those $2.50 orders. Because it's look, somebody who wasted $9 decided that they want to laugh at my misfortune. And it's like, what kind of person are you? I see your address, fool. I'm sorry, but they don't realize that I'm not a dasher that uses the in-app bullshit anymore. So it's like, all of my addresses stay in my app. I see where you live. I can now blacklist you. Like, I will never bring you another thing as long as you're breathing. I don't care if you tip $20. I'm not bringing it. Just because I know that if something happens to me, again, you will laugh like it's a damn joke, and it's not. Here's our livelihood. Some of these people don't realize that our cars are our livelihoods. We don't just deliver for this, or we don't just do that. Or maybe I was just only doing one damn delivery in this car, and I was going back to the shit car, and it decides to fuck up to the good car. And I was like, oh, so yeah, it's just a bunch of what ifs and random shit where it's just like it would be simpler if the customer was like, I'm sorry to hear that. And if the next time I order something, I'll be sure to tell the damn driver, hey, my street ain't safe for you if you have a decent car. You might want to park at a fucking corner or something, just walk it down, so I don't live that fucking far from the corner. But it is what it is. People don't give a fuck about one another, and that's why this world sucks. DoorDash is included in it, not giving a fuck, because why would they have a policy out on the person but not the car? The car's gonna be the first thing that gets fucked up, not me. I'm in the car with my seatbelt on. I got like, 3 layers of fucking metal to protect me. What the fuck you got a policy out on me for, DoorDash?